Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Mass Effect. We are on Novaria. We are heading down to the Hot Labs now, which is where all the alien stuff has come from. Yeah, let's just make sure that we're equipped with what we need. So, my pistol... I basically want to make sure we don't have any... I mean, shredder rounds could potentially be good. We're going to have a lot of organic enemies now, but there might be some Geth too, I suppose. Alright, we'll leave that as it is, I guess. It's going to be a lot of Rachni enemies from now on. Everyone here? You guys here? Okay. Here we go.
Hostile spotted.
Their poison is annoying. Let's lift you.
All clear.
Damn, got stuck on that orange thing. There we go. Yeah, nothing good happened there. Is this anything? No. Okay. Is this anything? Ah. Shredder rounds, sledgehammer rounds. I think I tend to use sledgehammer rounds. I'll have a look at it though. Scram rail might be interesting. So.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Okay, so I think that takes you up to in the last episode when I tried to go through the turrets and made everyone hostile. I think that links up with that. Let's have a quick look at these doodads. So I like the frictionless materials because you can just shoot more if it's dumping heat. Whereas this adds some heat, but I don't mind that so much on the NPCs because. They can manage that decently well. Sledgehammer rounds. Knocking people around. The target takes toxic damage and weapons force, minus 20% heat absorption. Prevent enemy radiation. So I'd kind of do the trade-off with that. I do kind of like the... I think we're okay. Alright, she's got a scram rail. Actually, this is the same level as well. I think Garrus might have one on something. Sniper. Why is he using snowblind rounds? Oh, because of... Yeah, okay, well I don't mind about the lower rate of fire, but it does quite a lot of extra damage. I could give him the frictionless materials on the sniper. So he's at kind of plus 10 heat damping at the moment. I could maybe give him... Yeah, that is just crazy. Give him that. Give Garrus the sniper. He's on pistol. Liara's pistol's fine. I don't know why Garrus is using it. Right. Let's push on. Ah, okay. Well, we're already at this bit, so let's do a save. This can get kind of hectic, this section.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane, evil,
Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
Okay. I assume you guys are unfrozen. Okay. Singularity could be a good idea. Oh, right, she's doing another one. Ah, Geth. Thought there might be Geth still. Where are they coming from? Around here, I think.
Lost shields!
Okay, that's a bit dangerous. Another one. Okay, we're doing alright health-wise. More Geeth. Just getting tired though. Right, we've got two groups now. Oh god. Alright, Liara Singularity. Garrus. Maybe snap that guy. Destroyer. Okay, lift. We're still doing okay with like health and stuff. Let's try a
Get
grenade.
down!
Haven't used many of these. Don't know if that did anything. And that's it.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions, briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind, to beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations, Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the Mu relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die!
Over there!
Okay, what we got? Matriarch Benezia. Okay, so why don't we take your weapon. Singularity. Walk. Whoop, gone down. She's almost there though.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Hold on! We've got Metagel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my mind. I am not entirely myself. I never will be again.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
We filled you with enough plasma to pop a tank.
This vessel is at the edge. Yet she struggles. You cannot see her magnificence. We are breathing on the embers. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind, the children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
I don't think you ever find out what made them go hostile for the war, but that note out of space, I wonder if that's to do with the Reapers and indoctrination. It sounds like it could be. Now, this is always quite a tough choice because it does have like sort of far-reaching consequences throughout the rest of the series. But I always tend to go with the letting them go free.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Right, we got a level. Let's deal with that first. So we're getting up towards there on the Paragon points, which is pretty cool. All right, two things. Kind of done these as much as I want to. Barrier. I mean, I guess go into the shotguns. I don't tend to use shotguns as a biotic that often, although we do. Yeah. There is lift, but that just does duration. I mean, duration's good. Yeah, okay, well maybe... I should make more use of warp, really. Okay, I'm gonna talk myself into it. Okay, Liara. Probably the Singularity. It's a good skill. Garrus... I think I'm putting into snipers at this point. I don't tend to put into assault training, it's just the melee weapon damage thing, especially on NPCs, it's kind of hard to make that happen. Although the radius of his other skills in damping is pretty good. But I kind of want him to be a bit more of a capable sniper, so let's keep doing that. Alright, equipment-wise, a couple of thingies. Right. Find a way out of here. There's the tram station. Probably that. I'll have a quick look around for anything else, though. I don't think there is much to find. Let's see, there might be something here. No, I think it's the tram station then.
On my way.
Okay, there are baddies here. Also below us. Okay. I guess that wasn't the hot labs, but we're going there now. So there is still stuff to do here. I mean, we've got to neutralize the threat of the Arachni. Yaroslav Tartakovsky. Go on then, what have you got to say for yourself?
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Arachni ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Arachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Arachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Arachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Arachni are uncontrollable.
Then all we need to do is bring her here.
No, I am sorry, but this will not work. These Arachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Oh great, I'm already almost dead and poisoned. Well, that was a nice way to come in. Tell you what, have a lift. Well, we should probably
That's the last of them.
Get rid of that. Now, does he... Yeah, okay, yeah, he's got the codes we need.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory...
Alright, okay, well, we'll do that
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
We got a shift.
Engaging target.
God. Is that it? Did we get him? Alright,
It's over now.
let's get a move on. It's probably a good sound, right? Yeah, we can't go back there now. I think we just go back to the main Novaria base now. We could, in theory, go here. I don't know what the point of that would be, though. I think we just go. Novaria, check. So we very slowly get away.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Yeah, shut up, Williams.
We're done here. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
The funny thing about this council meeting is, if you kill the Rachni, they shout at you for committing genocide. If you save them, they shout at you for bringing them back.
Patch him through, Joker.
No-win
Setting
situation.
up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Alright. Let's move on. I think we'll have a... It's been a while since I had a natter with the various crew members. Maybe I'll go and do that now. Pop in on the store as well and see if there's anything good down there. Let's start on this level. Let's go talk to... let's start with Caden. Anything good in here? No, not really.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Guess we're done with Caden for the time being. Get talk to Liara. Does Chakwas have anything else to say?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
I think we've had that conversation before.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Actually, let's top up our Medigel while we're here as well. I need to use a bit there because of all the poison damage. Hey, Liara.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
I blame Saren, and if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No! Oh, no! I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way, but we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah, let's leave that there. I don't think you can advance it any further than that at this point, anyway. Let's go down to the garage level. I can't remember if they have too much more to say after this point. I feel like Rex and Garrus have probably said about as much to us as they will, but I could be wrong. We're going to try anyway.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
Oh, there we go.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Salian, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Basically turned him into Avatar of Justice.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
Have we gone through these things with him? I can't remember. I think we have.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Talk to the space racist.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Skipper.
Already done it.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Alright, let's go talk to Tali, and then we'll have a look at the shop and see if there's anything good there that catches our eye. Quite a lot to sell, if nothing else.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I think we've done all that.
I should go.
See you later.
Yeah, we're definitely getting towards the end of what the companions have to say to us, I think. At least until, like, more story missions and stuff.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, first of all, let's have a look at what he's got to sell us. So the Predator 9 could be quite good. Yeah, that's in every way a better option than what we're wearing now, so I think I'll get that. Do that. I think it's better than the Mercenary. I don't think the Mercenary armor is... I say that, but... I think it's about as good as the one I just bought, but it might look cool too. I'm gonna buy. Money is not going to be an issue for us, so let's just get that and see what it looks like. We've got to fit out people like Liara and stuff as well. Now the shotgun, how does that compare to the one I'm using? Oh wow, yeah, way worse in every regard. Okay, let's not worry about that then. I could buy another set of these because then I can kind of equip everyone, so everyone in the party kind of has like a base level of all the weapons. I tend to like to do that. Like I said, money is not an issue, so that's fine. Let's just sell some stuff. Well, okay, be careful not to sell the stuff I just bought. Get rid of that. Save those. Don't use the high explosive. I'll probably keep everything except the weapons at kind of this tier. I'll keep the upgrade, the armor and weapon upgrades, I think, unless I just have a lot of them. Probably get rid of a couple of those shredder rounds. Always at least one of the tungstens. I'll keep that quarry and armor. I think I already had that. That can go. Okay. Alright, so let's have a quick look at this armor I bought then. So the mercenary. Okay, so more shield. So the mercenary has more shields but less biotic protection. I think the predator just looks a bit like what we're wearing. What does the mercenary look like? Ooh, kind of like that. And importantly, we've got our second armor slot now for upgrades. I'll keep Shepard in the red armor. I kind of like that. In the second game onwards, you can sort of customize the armors a lot more, like color them and change the look of each aspect of it. I always like to put like a red armor on her in those games, but this is pretty much my choice for doing so here. So we've got the medical exoskeleton. What shall I add? Damage protection, shields. It's got quite good shields, so I'll take the damage protection. So I should have these even in the slots I'm not using. With the shotgun, I could get into it a bit more. Hip stability. I've got snowblind rounds in there. Slower rate of fire, but more damage. I mean, I kind of get it. Yeah, I think the damage over time stuff. I think if you're shooting with a shotgun at close range, probably the immediate damage is worth more. So I'll take that. What else have I got here? More damage, less heat absorption. God, what have I done? Yeah, maybe just go in like one blast to finish them off, sort of thing. Okay, I can live with that. I need to go and have a look at Tali as well. I can do it in her locker over here. See if the armor I got for her is any good. Oh. It's a lesser version of what she's already wearing, so okay, we can get rid of that then. Okay. Right, let's think about where we're going to head next then, I suppose. Now, the next story location is Vermeer. I guess the question is post-Novaria if we've got other systems and stuff that's opened up for a bit of galaxy exploration first. Which I'm kind of inclined to do, I think. I always feel like there is stuff to do after Vermeer, but it always feels like it kind of accelerates you towards the end game a little bit. In terms of pacing, mainly. I know in this system we had Strenuous. We got, while we were on Novaria, we got a tip that there's something to do here.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help,
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, so we have, I think it was Zarwin, which we weren't able to land on previously, but it looks like we should... Hmm. Let's look at the other planets. I have to look at my journal as well. Like, it definitely said to come here. I thought we'd find like a floating ship or something here. I wonder if it's a bug. Can I check my journal from here? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to come out. So missing person, man named Gareth, is because may have been attacked by privateers. Go to the Strenuous system, Horsehead Nebula, and search for signs of Gareth's brother and his ship. That's not showing up. We're very close to finishing that. Besieged base, where is that? Choe, located in the Caucasus system in Hades Gamma. Okay, so I've been to Hades Gamma, but I think I said when we were there, I'm just looking at my notes. I think I said when we were there previously that I was pretty sure that other systems would open up, so that does seem to not be the case. What else have we got? And then Vermeer. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that Strenuous system, honestly. Is there anything? Am I missing anything? I feel like I am. Oh! Oh! Hello. I say. The Majesty is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. The ship is a derelict. All compartments are exposed to space, and the fusion plant is leaking. The damage is consistent with ship-mounted mass accelerator fire. Private owner, Captain Willem. A faint trail of radioactive particles, possibly exhaust from a sublight nuclear engine drive, leads towards the nearby planet of Zarwin. Here we go. So we're going to be able to land there now. Thought so. Good. I was sure we could land here. I'm glad to see the old memory banks are still working. Alright, who are we going to take? Rex didn't come out last time. I'm going to take Garrus. Why wouldn't you take the boys? I was thinking of Caden, but I think we'd... Yeah, I don't know. I think he can do the tech stuff as well. As well as Garrus, but... Yeah. I don't know. I take who I take. What have we got? We've got Anomaly, Abandoned Camp, Anomaly, Privateer Base, Debris. What I think I'm going to do is head south and then maybe kind of move anti-clockwise. So that would be this kind of way. There is one right there, though, isn't there? A bit silly to be so close to one of these and not do it now. I guess it probably is a bit silly. We'll do this, then we'll do what I said. At least there aren't quite the severe peaks and troughs that you see on some planets down here. Oh, that's just it. Insignia. Okay. I'm pretty sure we've collected all of that other stuff now. I could be wrong. Where am I going? Is there one right over there? No, stick to the plan. We'll get there. We're going to see the edge of the map fairly soon. There we go. Let's cut east. Yeah, I think the stuff at the abandoned camp, I think you can try to track the brother or something from there. So it's largely why I'm choosing to do it this way round. I think it might add waypoints on the map. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember exactly. It's something like that, though. Let's do the ore first. Heavy metal. It appears this person was trying to mark the nearby mineral deposit when he died or was killed. Tell you what, that tells me that we might have a thresher around here. So let's just slightly on the side of caution there. Let's head north. We'll look at the map, make sure we don't miss anything. Yeah, we should run straight into the abandoned camp this way. I think I can see it actually. Just over there. We're playing a lot of Promised Mascot Agency recently. I really wish the Mako had like the same flight mechanics that the little pickup in that does. Yeah, what we got here? There appears to be no one left at this camp. The generator is still functioning, but there are no signs of the former occupants. The camp's computer notes several locations of interest. Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's have a quick look at the map now. Okay, yeah, so it's added the other mineral deposits, which is very nice. So, yeah, we're kind of north-ish. Like this way. I really wish I could sort of boost the speed of the Mako and then just kind of make the wings pop out and just glide over the landscape. That'd be awesome. I think that's gold, and I think gold... Ooh. I think gold counts as a heavy metal, which I think is one of the last things we need. Oh, it's cobalt. Not sure what that is. I think it might be a light metal. Ooh. Which I don't know if we needed. I expected more sign of the brother, but maybe this is something. Death trap. Just run it over. Just you, buddy. Okay, that's about it for them. Some of that stuff's good. The kinetic coils are always good. I prefer the temp ones, though. Right, what we got next? So, head west, and then south. Turian wreckage. I think that's the one I went to, isn't it? I think. So we've hit all this stuff, and then we'll end up there. So was his thing just? I expect to find like a base here or something. I haven't found anything yet. Whoa! Okay, I'm slightly worried that I won't be able to walk out of here. So let's just come down. wedged. Here we go. Alright, what's next? Oh, there is a base. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Maybe that was added when I looked at the map. I didn't realise. Let's go around this rise. Let me try and get the drop on them. Get a closer one then. Where are you snipers at? It's the two turrets, I think. Nothing good. It's fine.
Look out!
Where'd they go? Hang on. Okay. Two Garrus in the way. Let's put a warp on them. Oh crap. I can't see anything.
You must die!
That's it. Meh. Do we get anything off them? Meh. Okay. Medigel. That it? Okay. Let's go upstairs. Got a room back there. There might be something over here. A couple of things, actually. Yeah, I've kind of leveled out of that Predator armor, but never mind. It was in the back room. Nope. Oh, we got Captain Willem. You've discovered the corpse of Captain Willem of the MSV Majesty. His stiff fingers are wrapped tightly around a small datapad, which we shall take. We just beam that over to his brother. I think we still got one thing to get to. Artifact or something to recover. Go and do before we head back to the Normandy. It's south of this, isn't it? Yeah, pretty much due south. That works. Go straight there. Look. Something there as well. I don't think I've been to that marker, so I don't know what that is. Haven't saved for a little while. Get it. No, wrong time. No. Save in case it comes back. I don't think it will. Tricky. Oh, just. What we got? Nothing that good. Oops. Right, back to the Normandy. Oops. N, isn't it? B? N? Why can't I go back to the Normandy? G? H? Ah, F. I'm sure it used to be N. Oh well. F for Normandy. Right, let's have a look at the galaxy map then. So we're done in the Horsehead Nebula. Let's zoom out a little bit. What we got next? So what else has opened up? So local cluster Exodus is where the asteroid is. Now again, I kind of want to do that when we're nearer. When I'm kind of picking up level 10 equipment. Like it doesn't have to be max level, but at least spawning max level equipment will head there. Have I been to... I've just check the ones I've been to. Artemis I've been to. Argos Rho I'm pretty sure I've been to. Gemini... Now Gemini's an interesting one because I'm sure there's 2 systems there and I've only marked off one, so I'm wondering if another one's opened up there. Hades Gamma... There is one in there is a new one in Hades Gamma. Voyager. I've been to Voyager, haven't I? Maroon Sea I think I've been to... Styx is a new one. Hawking. Been to one there. Styx is new. Kepler. I've been to Kepler. Armstrong. You did Armstrong. So I'm going to head to Hades because I know there is a new system there. Let me see. What have I been to? I've been to Antaeus and Farinata. Antaeus, Cacus, Farinatus. There's 3 new systems here that have opened up. So what are we? Cacus is the one where the sort of the quest we got from the fleet, 5th fleet is. But so let's head over to Dis first. Jartar. Ah, this is an interesting one. Yeah, Jartar is noted for the discovery of the Leviathan of Dis, the apparent corpse of a genetically engineered living starship. Wonder what that could be. The Leviathan was found in the bottom of a crater by a Batarian survey team, and estimated to be nearly 1 billion years old. It disappeared after a visit to the system by a Batarian dreadnought 20 years ago. Since then, the Batarians have steadfastly denied that the Leviathan existed at all, and all the more vociferously when shown recordings of the corpse made by Solarian researchers. They have a Reaper, which is interesting. Plensel, I think this is where we land. I forget what's here. I think it's one of the crime syndicate targets we've been given by that lady on the Citadel. Huh? Risha. We looked at those. Grimar. Right, let's just back out so we get the credit for all that stuff, which I'm sure we do anyway, but never know for sure. Yeah, let's actually have a look at the these. So there's okay, valuable materials. We just need 2 rare earths now. I think we've done a lot of their collectibles. Missing Marines. Kahoku wants us to go to Sparta. Oh! Oh, okay, I just need to return that quest. I didn't do that when I was last on the Citadel. Fair enough. Okay, signs of battle we're still looking for. Rogue VI, that's the... Oh, no, that's not the... I thought that was DLC. That's not the DLC mission, then. So I might do that at some point. Hostile take... This is the one. Hostile takeover. So we've got this system and Hades Gamma. So we're in that. And then Han and Gemini Cygnus. So let me write down that there's another one in Gemini as well. I knew there was a second one. Privateers. Find a man named Garoth. Okay, so we need to turn that in the Citadel. Besieged base is in Kakas. Okay. So on this one we should have one of the pirate bases we need to take out, which is absolutely fine with me. Klensol has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians and suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spend billions of credits hustling to the distant system and sinking test bores to claim the system for humanity. But Klensol had only an average level of mineral wealth. Valuable, but hardly worth the rush and expense. Merida Industria, a small Mexican company hoping to strike it rich in their first extrasolar mining venture, had to file for bankruptcy protection. Investigation revealed the Batarian crew had deliberately falsified their surveys, hoping it would encourage human rivals to invest in a costly boondoggle. While unethical, this was not technically illegal, and the Batarian government disavowed the personal actions of a few misguided patriots. The planet is still littered with abandoned mining bases, which are often used as temporary meeting places for criminals. Such as the ones we might be going to see. I'll take the boys. I need to look at their equipment as well and just make sure all their weapon slots are filled with the good stuff. Which we'll be upgrading in the not too distant future as well. There's a level 10 of those special weapons guns. So Garrus, what are you using? You've got that there. You've got a Storm 1, so why don't I give you that in the shotgun? Pistol, you're using a load of old rubbish, so why don't we give you that one? Sniper, you should have a good one. Rex, so you've got good assault, good shotgun, bad pistol. Don't have a better one to give. Well, I mean, I've got one of these, but might not give you that. And sniper, we'll give you that one. Let's check your guys' armor as well. So you've got energized plating 8. That's okay. Energized weave 7. Yeah, that's not too bad. And Rex, you've got ablative coating 7. Oops. which I think I've just taken a better version of that, haven't I? And then energized weave. Okay. I think that works for both you guys. See what we're dealing with. So we've got the Syndicate hideout directly below us. Anomaly, pod. I think what I'll do is I'll head east and then kind of go in a clockwise direction. If we could pick up one of the ore deposits or two before we leave, that'd be fine. I'm not going to search exhaustively. We only need 2 rare ones now to kind of finish out that quest. But as I've said before, it's worth a decent amount of credits and also XP as well, which is good. Gee, what is my oh, did I level up? Oh, Rex. Okay, well, let's finish up your assaults. Probably the warp. Max that out too. Garrus should be done. What level are we? We're level 24 now. I think in this version, I think the cap is 30. So I think by level 27 we should be seeing like the max level equipment, the sort of X-rated equipment. And then so around now we should be getting 9s, hopefully. Anything lower than a 9 is probably a bit below what we would expect to see. But at the point at which we've... So at level 27, that's when I'll take on the DLC, I think. Because I think, as I said before, you can get a really nice sort of end-game armor set if you do that and get like the maximum reward in terms of levels you can get from it. Beryllium. I think that might be light metal. We still want the rares. Light, yeah. Yeah, so let's head south as far as we can. This looks like a potential thresher more so. Well, maybe not. Here. So let's head west, but we want to... maybe go for that thing first. West now. There we go. Down this hole? Just rather look like it. Alright. Oh, okay. Meh. For both of those. Oh. Controls on this thing. Right, so let's... Yeah, let's head for that anomaly, and then we'll go to the base. Some enemies around there. Going to be on top of this plateau. I might want to approach it from a different direction. It's down there. This thing could well be up there. Okay, so let's try and find an easier way to get up this. Could be wrong, but... Try this bit. Ooh. Don't fall off. Aha! God, got some snipers already. Medallion, that's one of the things we're trying to get, I believe. It's an AK. Old footprints leading away, but no sign of any survivors. Okay. That add anything else to the map? I don't think it did. Oh, you're in a mine, are you? Is that it? That's it. Okay, let's get the ore first. I think platinum's light. I don't think that counts as rare. Oh, God damn it. Not my finest. Oh, God. Not my finest hour there. Heavy metal. Oh, okay. Platinum's heavy, is it? Take out the pirates. If I get in there, I can't. I've popped the Mako too close. Go. Oh, hello. What are you guys using? Rex shotgun, Garrus sniper. That's probably alright. Suicidal nature of the enemy AI in this game. Right, that sniper though, I think will lift you up. So we got this one over here. Okay, why don't we get that What can we do for you? Let's see what there's. I missed him. Oh no, I didn't. Prime Lord defeated. Helena was right. These guys had quite the operation going, but that's all going to change. One down, just one more to go. Okay. Let's go and see what they've got here. I think that's the same as what I'm using. Oh, dead end. Dead end, dead end, dead end. about this one? I might have something. I've got a few somethings. Meh. Meh. Anything good in here? Meh. You're just an explosive thing, I think. Okay. Who's just chilling in here? Where oh, there you are, Garrus. A quick stroll through and see if there's any lootables. What's this thing? No. Lamp, I think. I think that's just got medical stuff in it, but we don't need that. Oops. Right, all done. Back to the Normandy. This counter's done that. It's still got an exclamation mark on it, but we got the notification saying the quest had procced, so I think that's okay. Okay, so I think we'll continue with. Let's finish off Hades Gamma, and then we'll go to Gemini and finish off that crime boss side quest. So what's the next one? We've got Plutus. Let's go there. Not sure which is the landing planet in this system. Mingito. Rare element. Okay, good. We need one more of those, and we've got all our elements that we're looking for. Oh, that's it then. 2 of those, and we're done. Non-Newell, I think, is the landing planet. Let's just have a little look for any asteroids. It doesn't look like it. We got Varia. Nothing there. Then pretty sure Non-Newell we land on. I will have looked at that in a sec. Let me just zoom out. Take XP and stuff. There we go. So it says to check the journal, but I know that's because we finished off that element searching, and I'll be less exhaustive searching for minerals and stuff on the planets for now, I think. Alright, take guys. What are we doing with this? We got an anomaly, debris, and a warlord's outpost. Oh. Okay. Well, let's head east, and then we'll go around that way. East? I meant west. Don't think we've had a quest to go and fight the warlord, have we? I can't remember that. It's not. I don't think it's in my journal. Maybe it's one we haven't picked up yet. We'll go and kill him anyway. And then claim the reward later if it comes up. Right, this is a heat zone, so we need to be a bit careful. Judging by the footprints in the ash, the 2 mercenaries were facing each other over the crate when they died. Both suffered single gunshot wounds and have a rifle close beside them. They fought over the matriarch's writings, apparently. Okay. Medallion recovered. I think we are looking for a bit more of those. Let's pop in here. Oh, upgrade kit. Okay. That's all fine. So we go sort of northwest. Get stuck on that box. Honk. This is a hard one. Okay. There we go. Nothing that interesting. So we're going... we want to go sort of east. East-northeast. No minerals yet, but that's okay. Bit of bonus XP is always nice, but it's not the be-all end-all. Save in case there's any big worms. Oh, there's one. Okay, well, we'll grab that. It's on the way. Is that right near that warlord space? I think it might be. What we got? Sumerium. Oh, that's another rare one. It's taunting us all the rare elements in this system now. I wonder if we're going to be able to get in. I feel like I might have to ring the bell and nothing happens because I haven't got the quest yet. I could be wrong. What I think happens though. That's not automatically open. I think maybe we come back later. And that's fine. Let's we'll head back to the Normandy then, and we'll go to the last system, which is Cacus, which has got something the Fifth Fleet wants us to do. Zayartar. Weird alien activity. Sure, that's the planet we're landing on, so let's do the others first. Ten years ago, Farangor's grim surface colour and dim illumination drew the cinematographer Risa Uvasan to film the exterior scenes of Starless on location. Acknowledged as a masterpiece of gothic horror, the sets, well preserved by the vacuum, draw hundreds of tourists to the backwater system every year. Another rare element. Starting to wonder exactly how rare they are. That's fine. Right, let's have a look for asteroids. Okay, nothing there. Well, let's just come out. Lock that stuff, then we'll go back in. Go to Choei. Choei is a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminium, with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Choei is nearly a vacuum. This lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between day and night are extreme. The surface of Choei's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long, cold night. Certa Foundation has established a research outpost on Choe to investigate the native subterranean life, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. Day length is 54 hours. Okay. It is long. I'll take these two. I can't remember. Because we need to avoid shooting the people who are just going to be wandering in our way, so I'm wondering if I kind of leave them behind as much as I can. We'll see. What have we got? So we've got the anomalous signal science base. Let's do the signal first. Just up here. So I feel like if I go in Rex and Garrus just shooting, I think we're going to kill hostages, so I might just position them somewhere out of the way. What we got here? Fine. Matrix writings, that's fine too. Deactivate the transmitter. Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You power the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered with Choe's chalky dust, and the status lights of the shack indicate the atmosphere ran out long ago. Okay, let's see what they got. Ooh, that's quite good. That's good too. That might even be better than what I've currently got. More Matriarch's writings. A wall safe. Okay. More Matriarch's writings. Okay. Let's have a quick look. What have I got? I have got the 8. What's Garrus got? He's got damage and... I'm going to switch this out for the medical exoskeleton, so he's got some toxin resistance and stuff. Yeah, I'm still keeping that around, because I'm not entirely sure if I might switch to it at some point. I just like the look of the armor he's using a lot more. So we want to head south. It's north at the moment. We'll save. There's quite a lot of big flat areas, and that can hide thresher moors. Let's try to build up a head of steam getting up the slope. Whee! Yeah, this looks like thresher moor country, or it might just be a big flat basin. Who knows? Feel like we're going to see one though. No. Okay. Oh, what's that? Is that something I want to go to? That's the base we're going to, isn't it? Let me read the journal on this. So innocent research service human shields must eliminate the robotics while minimizing innocent casualties. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. Right, so what I'll do is I'll station the boys in the entrance atrium. Maybe even here. Take down the terrace, but remember to check your targets, as the civilians are so adult they'll wander right into the middle of a firefight. Yeah, so you boys, why don't you chill here? Just in case you do wander in, use pistols. Stay there. That's fine. I'll do a little save. I'd like to not kill any civilians if I can avoid it. And get the enemies to come closer. See, they're civilians. Okay, I think we're doing all right. Oh, another one. You can go up in the air. No, Garrus. You and Rex, go over there. Doing alright. Don't need you.
We are the evolution of humanity. You cannot stop the future.
You've cleared the facility. All of the civilians are safe, though still chattering to themselves and screaming at the garbage cans. Evolution of humanity, huh? Those robotics didn't seem that different from the other scum you deal with. Right, check weapons. Ooh, I took a bit of damage on that one. Right, so we got everyone out. Now we're going to check and see if there's any backroom areas here. Anything to loot? Okay. I'd like to see more 9s starting to come up. Still getting a lot of 8s and 7s. That might be. I'll check it out, but it would have to be very good armor for me not to use it on Garrus. Let's have a look. Yeah. What do they look like though? No. Meh. Keep his phantom armor. Got anything here? Saw something. It's Garrus. And an insane scientist. Anything to loot? Ooh. Ooh, that Colossus armor is quite nice, but I can't wear it because it's medium. Turn around. Why are you running that? Shepard, why are you running this way? Something's gone wrong. Oh no. Something happened. And Shepard won't run the right way now. She's just moonwalking. Alright, well hopefully that fixes itself when we get back on the ship. I might have to relaunch the game. Just about managing it. Have you sorted yourself out? Yeah. It's not entirely happy still. I think it's mostly okay again. Alright, back to the Normandy, I think. I mean, there is... okay, well, there is that. Okay, let's head west and we'll get that before we head back. May as well. The off chance there's something we want. I think once we report back to the Admiral, I'm pretty sure we get quite a nice Paragon points bonus for not killing anyone. This is east, isn't it? Going completely the wrong way. Some more ores there. It's right here, may as well take it. I might buy something else. If that's something's not on our map, is it? It's not. Oh, it's going to be a more. 100% more. Save prior to more battle. What a surprise! Get you? Did we get you? Yeah, we got you. Cool. Alright. Still going west? Yes. So I took a little bit of damage on that one, not too bad. In my head that was launching me like a rocket across the landscape. Didn't quite work out like that. Alright. Need something good. Ooh, yeah, the 9. That's better than what I've got. So actually that is quite good. Sounded like I leveled up as well. Let's do this first. What's Garrus got? He's got an 8 as well, so that's fine. Level up. So what am I doing? Max out warp, I guess. And then I'll start looking at shotguns, I think. Garrus. I think we'll put into snipers a bit more. We got Rex. Probably the throw. I don't use that on him a lot, but it just makes it more powerful, which is a good thing. And let's get back to the ship.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I didn't think it could be done, Commander. You managed to secure the base and neutralize the biotics without a single civilian casualty.
Just doing my job, Admiral. I couldn't let innocent lives be lost.
I wish every soldier had your definition of just doing your job. You're a credit to the uniform, Shepard. We're in your debt. Fifth Fleet out.
So if I actually come back out, hopefully we get Paragon points. I think we might. Yeah. So if I look at this, we should be getting... yeah, pretty close to finishing at that now. It looks like about 90%, probably more than 90% actually, towards finishing Paragon, which is good. Yeah, so we're going to go to the Gemini system, I think. And we're going to check out the new system that's opened up. So this is the other criminal gang that we've been put onto. So we want to go to Han, which is down here. God, that Matriarch wrote a lot of things, didn't she? We're finding a lot of them. Mavicon might be the landing planet. It is. Okay, so zoom out for a sec. If I remember right, it's quite a big heat hazard planet. Yeah. let's go straight to Mavagon. So what does this say? Yeah, level 2 cold hazard, this one. Mavagon is a small rock and ice planet with a thin atmosphere of ammonia and methane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of tin with deposits of potassium. The planet has a rudimentary ammonia-based life, mainly concentrated around geothermal vents deep underground. Severe storm cycles are common. Due to limited visibility, navigation may be difficult. We shall see. What are we dealing with here? Okay, so I mean, to be honest, I'm not going to roam around. Let's just head south for this thing, and then we'll go to the base. And if we find it, I was going to say, if we find any ore deposits on the way, we'll grab them. And what appears on my radar? But an ore deposit. So I guess we'll do that first. Now, a level 2 hazard. I think that's going to bring our health down a lot quicker. So we want to limit how long we're outside for. Oh, there's an unmapped anomaly down here as well. A bit rockier, this one. What we got? We got gold? Can't get out of here, it's too vertical. Oop. Oh. I've never pressed that before. There's a scope for the cannon. I had no idea. I don't know if that's a legendary edition. Oh, God, I just take off, get off this thing. There we go. Is that good enough? Probably not. Okay. Tell you what, that scope would have been quite useful on a few occasions, but I haven't been using it. Maybe I will use it now. So you can like really zoom in on stuff. It's cool. Going to be a League of One medallion, I expect, because it's a Solarian. ID. Oh, an ID tag. Okay. Right. I think we might be kind of finished with those as well. Signs of battle. Yeah, I need one League medallion. That's it. We head to Vermar. I might do another Citadel stop just to turn in some of those quests and things. Okay, we want to go kind of southwest. Save in case of Threshamores. I think I died to one earlier in the playthrough, but generally it's okay. But if it goes bad, it can go bad very quickly fighting a Threshamore. That's why I always save when I think there might be one. Too many occasions where I've not done that and had to redo a load of stuff. How are we doing? More or less south now. It's going to be up there, isn't it? It might be around the corner. Have a look. Hey. Ooh, level 10, kinetic coil. That is cool. Alright, let's get quickly onto there. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's frictionless material. So what must... Oh, okay. Because this is really good weapon stability and a damage bonus. Yeah, I like to have the radar on it. But I'm going to stick this on, I think. And if we... It's really only for the high-level Geth enemies that kind of jam your radar. I tend to keep that around, but might be a little while before we facing Geth now. We'll switch it back in if that happens. Yeah, I don't even need them on the radar anyway. How are we doing? Almost there. I think he's up on that rock. It might be an easier angle to approach from, but let's try it just from here. There he is. Try with that fancy zoom now. Out by accident. Oh, that's what I meant to do. Where's the door? There it is. Let's go and kill a warlord. Crime lord. Alright, now these guys have probably still got their pistols, so Rex, take your shotgun. I guess we'll go assault rifle on you, Garrus. Come on, come get me. Don't take directions very well, the companions in this either. They'll sometimes go where you want them to, but often not.
Eat this!
How am I crouching? What's the crouch button? What have I done? How do I stop this? I don't know. Oh, okay. Right. Press the wrong button. I had no idea I even had a crouch function. Alright, what I wanted to do was this. Ah, that's what I want to do. Okay, shotgun worked pretty well. Second crime lord defeated. You are welcome, Helena. Yeah, I might put more points into Shotty. So I always do tend to favour... Oh, what's it? 9. Okay. Medium. Let's go and check out the back rooms. No one left, is there? What do we got? Oh, we're starting to get 9s now. That's really cool. Frictionless is good. Okay, yeah, we're getting some good stuff. I might have a little sort of upgrades audit after this. Just check that we've got as good as we can get. Ooh, heavy armor for Krogan, huh? I do like the set that he's wearing now, though. Alright, let's go check the other side. See what we get. I like the wetware kits, because that tends to be bioamps and stuff. Not sure if those are any good. And this is just going to be a crappy armor. But we can get the comedy value of putting Rex temporarily in a pink armor. Oh, okay, the Onyx ones. Yeah, the mercenary is just better. It's just better, so go back to that. He uses biotic amps as well. Let's see. Yeah, he's using a good one. The ones I just picked up aren't very good. Yeah, sure, okay for now. So look at our weapons. So what have I got on my shotgun at the moment? So I've got the snowblind stuff. Kinetic 7 isn't great. And then the scram rail. So what I might put on there is the frictionless for the heat damping on the shotgun. So I've got the plus damage, slower rate of fire, which isn't amazing, but I'm hopefully doing so much damage. I'm doing nearly 50% extra damage. So that could be alright. The pistol, frictionless 9, kinetic coil 10, so that is really good. Actually, I'm back on the shotgun, so if I'm using the snowblind, yeah, I can actually go even better on that. Garrus, so here you're using Incendiary 7, so we can go up to Inferno 8. Frictionless 8, about as good as we can get at the moment for you, and then Kinetic Coil 8, again, is alright, and then on your Sniper, Sledgehammer 8, Scram 9, Frictionless 8, so again, that's probably all about as good as it can be. Rex Shotgun, you're using Polonium round 7, interesting. I wonder if the Sledgehammer one... Yeah, let's go Sledgehammer. And you're using Heatsink too. Okay, well I think we could improve that. So from 12% up to 20% heat. So pretty much all the extra heat you're generating with the Sledgehammer, you're putting off through that, which is good. And then Kinetic 6, so we can obviously move that a fair bit as well, get the damage up. Surprised I haven't addressed some of that before now. Okay, so Incendiary, we'll put up there. Recoil 3, okay. So what about that? And then Scram Rail for now. There we go. On the armors front, so we got energized 8. I can actually give you 9. I might keep that back for myself though. What am I using? So I've got 8. So I'll take. I've actually got 2 version 9s, so that's good. Maybe more for Garrus though. Energized 8, so energized 9. And Rex, so you've still got that. And then you've got shield 7, so I can... Wait, what? Oh yeah, energized weave. So I've got anything... Give you more shields, but... Maybe that's okay for now. Alrighty. Back to Le Normandois. Yeah, I might try and whip out the old shotguns a bit more often than I do. I need to actually put some leveling points into them though. I might concentrate on that from now on. So what level am I? Is it 24 or 25? 25 now, so 1, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 5 more levels, that's 10 points. I could go up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I put all my points from now on into shotguns, I can actually get all the way there. So maybe we'll do that. Although I think at some point we unlock a new elite skill tree for the characters. I think that's in ME1. It might be in one of the later games. I can't remember. They were kind of blurring. A lot of the time, for some aspects of them blur into one in my mind. I've played them all so much. But I think we're done here. So let's head back. I think what I'll do is wrap it up here, but let's have a quick think about what we'll do next time. I think the next thing I'm going to do... are there any systems I just had? Oh yes, a Styx Theta I haven't been to at all, so I want to do that. I want to go and do the local cluster military base VI thing. So that'll probably be the first two things I do. In fact, I might do that one first because it's only the one system. And then... did I do Kepler? I've done Kepler. Okay, then after those, maybe I'll go back to the Citadel and kind of turn in some of those quests. And at that point, I'll look at what level we are, and it's possible I might go and do the DLC mission. If we're starting to see level 10 upgrades now, that's a good sign. But yeah, I'll leave it there. But thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Mass Effect. If you have, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that'd be very much appreciated. As there are any comments as well, let me know what you think about the game. You know, if you've played it yourself, what you think of this playthrough. Anything you like, really. It's just always good to get feedback and comments. And if you're watching this and still not subscribed to the channel, if you could do that as well, that'd be fantastic. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.